This is my first video. I don't really know where to start, but I guess, we're gonna dive into it. So y'all know what this channel's about. It's gonna be about my car, or cars, depending on what the future has has in store for me. But that's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna go over some how-tos, some tips, some tricks about what you could do to take your stock looking N52 to make it clean. All right, let's get into it. Ignore how it looks right now. It's a little rough, hasn't been washed in maybe a while. Yeah, this is it, guys. So it's on coilovers, max speeding rods, not sponsored. And then you got someone hit me there. That's not really important, but got a 3-inch drop all the way around. And then on the fronts, I'm running 1-inch spacers to clear these Zanetti design wheels. And in my opinion, they make the car look great. Then I'll also, that's pretty much it. But now, I'll hop in, I'll start it, and then we'll go for a drive. Alright guys, we are back. We are in the car, about to go for a drive. I'm just going to explain what y'all can expect to, happen. I have this mounted sketchily, but that's good enough. But yeah, so I'm talking about, how you can take your stock looking N52 into at least, something that doesn't look stock. I mean, yeah, different people will have their preferences about what they want a car to look like. And for me, it's just, it's to look different. Because you'll see a lot of vehicles on the road, especially in the state of Texas, and you want to at least stand out from the crowd. And especially when it comes to BMW drivers, we got a lot of them down here. So you definitely got to do something to stand out. For me, it was being completely low. Being completely low and ignore the shaking. It's you just gotta blend the roads, but eventually, it'll get better. But it's being slammed on coilovers and it also is being, having to deal with my car's hood, mirrors, and gas cap are wrapped. Shout out to Emily, she's the GOAT for that. It's between that, the stickers, shout out to Carly for that, and it's just, besides that, it's, all the support of friends and family that have, helped me to take this completely boring, I guess, looking car into something crazy that breaks necks every time I drive by. Let's just talk about some simple stuff that you could do on a cheap budget. First thing, definitely, probably do, stickers of your Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok, YouTube, whatever that is. Hopefully this doesn't fall over this. Stickers and stuff like that. That was like my first mod. Yeah, if you go with too much, it'll look ricey, but if you do the right amount, it'll look just right. And besides that, you can also do like, ignore the shaking, but you can also do, let's see, in my opinion, the route I did it, when it comes to the BMW N52 platform itself, you can also do relatively cheap. Yes, it is like $100. You can either do a cold air intake. In my opinion, it's a little janky, but I got mine off eBay. Don't make that mistake. Save up and go for an expensive one, because in the end, your car will be happier. But first things to do, you know, you got to do some preventative maintenance, especially when it comes to BMWs or any car in general, because you don't know how the last owner treated the car, so you have to treat the car right. I like to do a nice oil change, you know, throw some Lucas in there, make sure everything's nice, and yeah, and spark plugs, ignition coils, stuff like that, super easy to change. Sometimes doing your first time doing stuff, it's a little tedious, but you know, it's something you will get used to. Yeah, so also exhaust. Now mine is just, you know, it's just a muffler and resonator delete. It pops, you know, it's nothing special. It's just, you know, it's a natural sound of the inline 6 and 52, so it's perfect for me. But you can always go louder. Yes, sometimes there's a little bit of drone, which is like, you know, a humming noise, but you know, yeah. And when it comes down to this stuff, everybody has their different ways they want to go about doing different stuff. But reiterating back to the first thing I was talking about with mods and after preventative maintenance, if you want to get like a little sporty look, you can get cheap coilovers. Beware! Do not expect cheap coilovers to last a long time. If you drive like a donkey, a mule, a dumb mule, that's what we're gonna say. Because, you know, they're not going to last, especially if you're slamming potholes and stuff like that, because, you know, you paid a cheap price for them. But, I mean, if you don't care about the ride, because if you want to be completely slammed out static, you're going to sacrifice the comfortability of a ride. I mean, yes, it'll look cool, but you'll be bouncing around sometimes and you'll be in the air. Don't ask me questions about that. Yes, it has happened before. But, I mean, you know, sorry, some guys pulled over on the side of the highway. But, yeah. So besides, you know, that cold air intake, exhaust, you also have, for the N52 owners, you have access to pedal commanders and pedal tuners. Mine is from Berger Motorsports. I'm not sponsored, but yeah, it was $180, Berger Motorsports, stuff like that. Alright guys, so besides that, you know, you always have, you can go with cheap coilovers or expensive coilovers or bags. Some people do like bags. Yes, I haven't personally ran bags, so I don't have any experiences with them, but yeah, so like just simple stuff, simple mods, you know, change your spark plugs, change your ignition coils, stuff like that. And yeah, but stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to talk about what else I plan to throw on the car, and eventually soon I'm going to come out with this merch. It's E90 Sleepy N52 merch, and there's a car on the back. But yeah, so appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't